Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I'm about to review my first Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale series figure. And even though they're doing the whole environmental friendly thing, there is some plastic right there. This box actually feels substantial. They replaced the plastic tags with cardboard tags. That's that. You see what's inside right here? I don't know if there might be more. You can vaguely see him in there. And this is the back. Full-on international packaging, so no bios or anything. But do you really even need that? Here is the barcode. Good look with that. I got it off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I opened the side of the packaging because it didn't have any tape, but here's his harvesting tool. And they have the accessories just in paper bags. And without even comparing him to anybody else, I can tell that he's big. He's bigger than the Jazzware figures. Like, this would definitely probably be one of their deluxe figures, except it doesn't come with as many accessories. It pretty much comes with as many accessories as you would get if you bought them on the actual game. Alright, here's Ripley out of packaging. And full disclosure, I wanted my first review for these Hasbro figures to be a more humanoid character. I thought Lynx was going to be here. She actually shipped first, and I was charged for her first. But then I had several other things charged. The whole first wave of the regular figures, they're already being shipped, and they're all going to get to me on different days. So as I get these, I'm going to try to get them out. The next one is going to be, I forget his name, the one in the black suit that looks like Psycho Mantis. That's going to be the next one. No, actually, sorry. Lynx is going to be tomorrow. But here's my first impressions. If you collect G.I. Joe Classified series, that minus it doesn't have drop down hips, but it has the exact same articulation. Let me let you see the accessories first since they're simple. This backpack is multiple parts fused together. This is a transparent barrel right there with the slurp inside of it, which is cool. Let me try to bring the light over here. So that's nice. It's like I don't know what's more expensive. If they put an actual transparent piece in here and paint it, or if this was one solid piece and they just painted the different parts that should be painted. But the way they did it looks nicer. Here's what he looks like without that. He has a nice long peg right there. And if you line this up, these straps line up with that right there. Here is his pickaxe or harvesting tool, which is a hammer made out of slurp. As you can see, let me make sure this is actually focused on it. Come on. There we go. The handle isn't shaped perfectly straight, but that's actually how it is in the game. It's like it's not a real solid thing. Somehow it can hit stuff and damage it, but it's all ripply and wavy. And that's how it is like splashes as he hits. And then he has this shotgun right here. The pump shotgun. This is also like transparent plastic, painted black and whatever. This is just, in the game, this would be a wrap. All the guns look the same, but different characters can have their own wraps on top of it. So this would be his wrap to make it transparent and like the slurp like him. But as you can see, he's holding both of these nicely. In the game, their guns come out of nowhere when they swap out. But just like the Jazzwares figure, you can jam it behind the backpack and whatnot. The harvesting tools or pickaxe comes out of nowhere as well. But you can put both of them back there if you like. But let's get actually into the figure. Let's let you see everything. Here is his face, or what you would see. As far as his face, you see the smile under there. He's always a big goofy looking thing. There's a lot of texture detail in his outfit, as you can see. Here are the boots. Here's this logo right here, which is, I guess, intentionally messed up. Yeah, both of them are like that, like they're scuffed. Here's the bottom of the boot, which I think looks interesting. He has double pinless elbows right there. This Hasbro is bragging that this is the first transparent double pinless elbow they had to do. The hands aren't necessarily painted. This is black plastic, and these transparent fingers are actually in there like separate pieces from what I can tell. Remember I said he was a big boy? He is definitely taller than this Leviathan. All the Jazzwares figure were pretty much close to the same height, like exactly 6 inches. This one may be taller, but one of the issues I have with this Leviathan, like the paint is immaculate. And I have a playlist for my Fortnite figures. Paint, immaculate. And from what I'm seeing, when they do have paint, the Hasbro ones are going to be like that too. Well, one of the things I complained about with this guy is this is how you rotate the head. It's just on a swivel. The neck is like on a peg so that fish can be floating, but you can't do anything with that. With the Hasbro figure, they actually went the extra mile. Like, you could take this off, and now he has this head underneath of there. It's on a double ball post, so it can like rock back and forth, come forward more than it can go back, and then the actual individual head can look down, up, because that's on the ball joint, tilt and rotate and all that. But you're still kind of limited because this is shaped how it's shaped. So you can put it in a certain pose, but once you put the dome back on there, it's gonna go back up. So you could probably pivot it down some, pivot it up some at the actual ball at the top, but it's not going to be able to lean extreme forward because it has to be inside of that dome. But let's get into the other articulation. Arms can go up 90 degrees. And because this is like a solid feeling hard plastic, definitely this whole upper torso part, the way this is made just feels like a more premium figure than a typical Hasbro $20 figure, or $22.99 in these cases. You do get the butterfly joint. It's not extreme forward, but it does go back. This right here is hard plastic overlaid on top of this translucent plastic right there. I wish this was soft so you can get around stuff like that, but it's hard. In fact, it might even be just molded in a way that it wouldn't even matter. But of course you can rotate, swivel right here. Double jointed elbows that go all the way up. The wrist both hinge down and up like people like. I'm not a super fan of that. I wish when you have hands like that, they also give you the hands that bend in like this. Or just do universal wrists like McFarlane. But yeah, crunch can go back. Let's do straight. It can go back, come forward, not a lot, but he does have a dad bod body. And this is why I wanted the Lynx figure first, because she's more humanoid. But you do get the ball in the waist, so you can tilt like that and tilt forward and backwards. The hips, they don't have drop down hips like G.I. Joe Classified. This one can go out like this. We'll see when I get the other figures. The bar that's on, and I'm kind of worried about it, is it looks like a transparent piece. But he can kick forward. He would be able to kick forward all the way, but this gear. This belt is all one solid piece, with this right here being attached and wrapped around the legs. So they kind of hinder any better articulation that he could get. You see this is painted right there. He has his thigh swivel. He has double pinless knees, boot swivel, and this foot goes back and forward a lot. Let's make sure you see the sculpting on that. And you get good ankle pivot. I like it. Now this foot seems to be rocking loose. I always seem to get figures like that where one foot is rocked forwards looser than the other. If you're interested, even though he doesn't have hands, they pop out just like Marvel Legends or any other figure. Yeah, you might have to actually even do that because I couldn't bend his wrist at all until I did that. But let's get the comparison parade going so I can get my friends off my back. And so y'all can see how this stacks up with the Jazwares, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, other 6-inch action figure lines. Here are some other Jazwares 6-inch Fortnite figures. Now Jazwares, I believe, is still going to be doing the 3 3/4, well, the 4-inch Fortnite figures, but they won't be doing the 6-inch anymore. Here it is next to you, another figure, 6-inch figure, and this is one of the 7-inch brawlers that Jazwares put out. They're like more deluxe line. I mean, he is slightly taller, as you can see. Probably heavier, but the articulation sucks on him. And all of these has been a struggle to get standing up. You better give me a like if you like these comparisons. Here's a deluxe and a Voyager class Transformer. Here are a couple of DC Multiverse figures, which are also a 7-inch action figure line. Height is what you make it. You could fudge Multiverse and Marvel Legends and whatnot into the same universe. Just say that they're tall. Like this Etrigan, he definitely isn't far off. They definitely look like they could stand on the shelf together. Here are a few G.I. Joe Classified series right there. Oh, yeah, can fit in. And even Snake Eyes is going to be a part of them. Since Hasbro makes Snake Eyes and Hasbro has the license, he's coming out with a Fortnite figure, if you didn't know. Here are some Marvel Legends, and this might be a situation that could happen in their universe. But here's this Iron Man right there. So yeah, they can fit in. And I left this thing up here to see if the feet could actually peg into this. Here you are. The feet actually peg in. He is heavy. Getting him the balance is the tough part. But he can fit on there. The crazy thing about that is the Jazwares 6-inch figure, the holes in their feet are humongous and they can't even do that. So, yay, compatibility with Hasbro already. But, I said a bunch of good stuff. Let's get into the negatives. I always want butterfly joints on figures to be as good as possible. They go back a lot. They don't come forward a lot. So that's a negative. The way these straps work, if you push his legs anywhere more than probably that, you're gonna probably put a stress mark. And I have stress on this strap right there. So I am scared that over time, I wish it was more pliable. This should have been made out of way more pliable material. I'm worried that over time that might rip depending on how much I articulate him. But, and what else negative? It would have been nice if this foot was tighter, but it's not crazy loose. More hands. I'm going to keep saying that until Hasbro starts doing it. More hand options for every 6-inch action figures. They're starting to do that with some Marvel Legends, but I want them to do that like across the board. But if they come with weapons, I also still want hands as well. Oh yeah. I can't get too critical. I like it. Why I said I can't get too critical is because of the design of his body. They wanted to keep the actual look of the game, so that hinders the head articulation, but they still went the extra mile of putting articulation under that. Maybe you don't even care about this. Maybe this got popped and now his head is moving freely. So there's that. And I wanted to mention that this little bubble is actually glued to the stem while this one is affixed to the head. But yeah, I like it. I can't wait to get the other ones. They might be better. I hope that they have Swivel right here, and Midas. I hope that he has guns. He didn't have any guns listed as being accessories, but I see them in the holsters. I hope they aren't just decoration. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Got this off of Amazon again. Link in the description. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should.